Autofanatic here, going to do another detailed product review of a new Chemical Guys car wash soap that I recently just picked up. This is their V07 High Gloss car wash soap. I've been looking at this stuff for a while just because I'm such a fan of their V07 liquid sealant spray that I use pretty much for everything. And if you guys know, this has been my soap of choice for many, many years. The reason why I've been sticking with this is because this soap produces the most foam with the MTM foam cannon, and also the most foam when I put it in my wash buckets. Just because of the water supply that we have here at my location in New York, we have excessive levels of iron and all kinds of other crap. I mean, I actually got the water report. So what happens is, if you use any other soap, and I've tried over 30 soaps, what happens is when you put it in the bucket, you'll get the suds, and as soon as you go wash your car, 5 to 10 minutes later, the suds are completely dissipated and gone. It's like the water minerals and whatever's in the water just completely dissipates and dissolves any foaming action of most soaps. This is the only one all these years it seems to work. So I'm going to try to give this a test, and we're going to do two separate tests here. You guys already know how well this Honeydew Snow Foam foams the car. I throw up a couple of thumbnails right here. You guys seen my videos. You know this stuff shoots out like marshmallow foam. So this stuff is no joke. I'm going to see how the V07 High Gloss car wash soap is going to work in the MTM foam cannon and also in the wash buckets. And I'm also going to give it an elapsed time side by side between the two products. I'm going to see if the suds stay the same for a prolonged period of time in the wash bucket, and we're going to see how it does in the foam cannon. Now, the overall impression of this product is it doesn't smell like a citrus cleaner at all. It actually smells identical to orange Jello. I kid you not. This stuff smells incredible. They're not claiming this to be a wash and wax product. They're just saying that it has high-tech hybrid V7 polymers that enhance the shine. So this may just be a car wash soap with some of the V07 liquid pumped into it. I don't really know. It smells completely different, has a different consistency than the snow foam. The snow foam is a little bit thicker. They're recommending 1 ounce for 5 gallons of water. I actually have to use a little bit more, and I'm going to do it side by side. Let's move over to the wash buckets and get this test started for you guys. All right, guys, we got equal measures of Honeydew Snow Foam on the left, V07 on the right. Just in my wash buckets, we're just going to see how these things foam up. I already know how well this is going to foam up on the left. We want to see how the new product does on the right. I marked the bucket with green tape. This is going to designate the Honeydew Snow Foam, and we're just going to use the garden hose. So let's give it a shot right now. And you guys can see this stuff, the Honeydew Snow Foam is incredible, even in the bucket. Okay, you guys see it right there. I put 4 ounces in the 6-gallon bucket on both of them. They recommend 1 to 2. I like to do 4. I just think 4 just gives a better result. Let's see what this stuff does. All right, you guys can probably see the bubbles are much larger, and those are much tighter and more denser. Look at that. This is interesting. So there you got it, folks. This stuff produces amazing foam in the wash bucket. The bubbles, as you can see, they're much bigger, they're larger, and this one's got a much tighter foam. I'm going to let this sit for 5 minutes and we're going to come right back. All right, guys, we're back. I waited about 10 minutes to see how the suds was going to dissipate, And this is the snow foam, and you guys could see it. It's still there. It still has plenty of suds to do your wash. Now, this is the Chemical Guys V07 wash, and it also has a hell of a lot of foam. But look carefully. The foam bubbles are greater and larger, and these are tighter and a little bit more dense. So it's obvious that the products are completely different. It smells absolutely like orange Jello. Let's throw the mitt in there and give it a little agitation. So it produces really, really good foam like you guys are seeing here. And after waiting 10 minutes with most of the other soaps that I've tried, there is absolutely no suds whatsoever in the wash buckets. Usually you'll get suds in the top, and as soon as you break through the barrier, it's just all water. And that's the problem that I have with my water supply in New York. So this is the Chemical Guys V07 car wash soap with 4 ounces in a bucket. This is the Honeydew Snow Foam. The Honeydew Snow Foam, it's a little bit more foamy. You know, the bubbles are much tighter knit together. But this is a great test to see how they hold up. So we're going to throw the V07 in the foam cannon, and we're going to spray down my car, and we're going to see how it does. And we're going to compare it to see how it clings to the car, how it falls off the car, and how the suds either remain on the car as suds or they just dissipate and wash off. So let me get set up, and we're going to... Guys, I'm sure you saw as I was shooting this video how little foaming action that the V07 car wash soap does out of the foam cannon. I'm actually really disappointed, but you could see how thinned out the solution is. It almost goes on like a wash and wax that's like really, really thinned out. This actually goes on a hell of a lot thinner than any car wash soap that I have used in the longest time. This actually goes on a lot thinner than the Adams car wash soap and a bunch of the others. The reason for that is probably because they're using a very high concentration of the V07 polymer, quick detailer, sealant, whatever they want to call it, the stuff that I use all the time. I think they're putting a lot of it with not enough soap base in it. But like I said, it works well in a bucket. That's not an issue whatsoever. It's a super, super slick. I mean, this is probably the slickest car wash solution that I have ever tried. I mean, if you guys could feel this, maybe you guys could do the same test yourselves, but this is so slick. I mean, you could just see it. I mean, look at this. It just flies across the paint. But I think it's a good product for a bucket wash. It does not give a lot of foam during a foam bath, like I'm showing you guys here. It's just too dissipated, too slick. There's too much of a synthetic polymer that's mixed into it, and it's just not giving that sudsing action. You guys saw the test with the 2 buckets. The Honeydew Snow Foam, still, out of all the soaps that I've tried, produces the most foam with the foam cannon and with the bucket for my needs and my water supply. You guys could try this out for yourself, but I think it's a pretty decent product. I think this is probably a really good product if your car is not heavily soiled, where you want to get, you know, like if you just have some dust in the car, you know, and you didn't drive the car through the rain or through the snow and there's no caked on dirt in the car, this would probably be a good solution for a maintenance wash. So I'm not going to rule it out yet. I'm going to finish washing the car with it now, and I'll turn the camera back on when I'm done, and we'll see the results. And I'm not going to use the V07 on the car during the drying process. I just want to see how this does on its own. So stick tuned. All right, guys, we're back. I just finished the wash using the Chemical Guys V07 soap. This stuff here. And I got to say, you guys saw the test. It creates very good foam and suds in the wash bucket, and it doesn't dissipate after prolonged periods of time. Actually, 30 minutes, it still had suds in the bucket. You saw the test with the MTM foam cannon. It does not produce anywhere near the suds and foaming action with the foam cannon that almost a lot of the other commercial popular car wash soaps do. And if you saw in the video how the soap and everything was just running off, almost as if there was like a polymer, synthetic wax, something in the solution. And I think that's the key attribute to this whole V07 line, is that they're using these synthetic polymers in a lot of these products. And that's probably why I like the liquid V07 so much for so many different things. Now, I have experimented several different variations of mixes with the V07 mixed with the Honeydew Snow Foam, and if you put a lot of it in the snow foam with the foam cannon, it does reduce the sudsing, does reduce the foam, and you do get that same runoff effect. But I'll tell you now, and it's overcast right now, and the shine that it left on my car looks like as if I just spray waxed it or threw a coat of wax on it. It is unbelievable. The slickness of the solution is great. I think it produced an outstanding wash. I didn't use a drying aid when I dried it this time, just because I wanted to see the surface tension and whatever synthetic coating or sealant that this product left behind in the wash. And I gotta say, it smells like orange jello. It's not over the top expensive. I don't think this is the product for anyone that wants to get the most sudsing action out of a foam bath. I think this is probably a great solution for someone that wants to maybe use a foam gun and a regular wash process. But then again, this might be a product worth keeping in your garage and detailing arsenal if you have a car that's dusty, if you live in Vegas, if you live somewhere where there's a very dusty climate, and you're not driving it in the rain, you're not getting the car heavily soiled, and maybe you want to do a routine maintenance foam bath, let it run off, and then dry it. I mean, this would probably be a great thing to do a couple of times a week, and it'll produce an outstanding result and give you a little bit of protection. But overall, it was really interesting testing this product. You guys saw the back-to-back results. If anybody out there sees this video and has used this product, I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your feedback. Tell me how you're using it. Tell me how you love it or hate it. I really want to know. So far, you know, I just gave you my unbiased opinion on this, and I'm definitely going to use up the rest of the bottle. I put about 4 ounces. I actually checked my measuring cup. I put about 4 ounces of the V07 car wash soap in the MTM foam cannon. So a little bit more than I usually do. And like I said, you saw the results. Maybe I need to put 8 ounces. I don't really know, but I don't think it's going to produce the foam that the Honeydew Snow Foam is going to do, or some of the other higher sudsing car wash soaps are going to do. I don't think it was intended for that. I don't think this product was designed for that. But you guys could see the shine. I mean, my car looks absolutely outstanding right now. I mean, you could see the top of the fender and the reflections. I mean, it is just out of control. And I'll try to bring the camera closer. I mean, look at the reflection on the hood. Okay, guys? And this is not a show quality paint job. This is OEM Ford paint. A paint job that has excessive orange peel and is not wet sanded and color cut and produced to be a show car. And you guys see the results. I mean, this car is red, and if you see some cars that are red, they don't shine like this. Even cars that I've seen like Audi R8s, and which I just saw one a few days ago, the level of orange peel on those cars is horrendous. And I gotta say, for OEM Ford paint and the way that I take care of it, it looks damn outstanding. So if you guys got any questions, comments, you've used this product before, you're thinking about it, post it in the comment section below. You saw it here first. autofanatic@yahoo.com. Take care, guys.